everybody. Welcome back to the Plus Two podcast. Now, we might have some technical difficulties here. So if you are here, why don't you guys just send in chat if you can hear me well? Because my audio is not working, so I don't know if it's working or not. But if you can hear me, then please let me know in chat. But today, as you might see from the title and the thumbnail, we are going through some very important topics, or a pretty important topic, which would be, well, is cubing, is it getting too expensive? Is cubing getting too expensive? That's the question. Because, yeah, cubes cost a lot these days. And, well, for some people, you can't get all these cubes that you might need. And these big cubing companies, they know that people will just what's it called? They know that the people will just keep on buying their cubes. So is cubing too expensive? That's what we're gonna be going through today. But before we head on to that topic, which is a bit sad to talk about, let's go through some better things, which would be, first off, one of the classics on the podcast. Hold on, technical difficulties. Gotta find the banner. Where's the banner? Oh no, where's the banner? Here it is, guys. It's one of my favorites. It might be one of your favorites as well. Who knows? This is fail of the week. Now, unfortunately, I am alone again. It's Easter, so there's nobody's available, except for me, I guess. But we're here, solo podcast today, and the fail of the week. This one is just very, very sad, and it kind of goes into our topic actually with the hardware, cubing hardware, and stuff like that. So you might have seen that this week, on Monday, I uploaded a video which was setting up, or I think it's called setting up my MoYu Weilong V11, my main cube. And guess what, guys? Literally the next day, I was practicing. Let me just get my A cube. Here, this is the RCM V5, I think. RCM V5, it's a bit broken. But, sometimes it's just fun spamming some algorithms, in your free time. I don't know. That's what I like to do. But basically, I was practicing some U-perms, and not the normal M-move U-perm like this. I was practicing S-move U-perm. And if you don't know it, it's R2. What's that? That's U prime. R2 U prime, S prime, U2, S U prime, R2. Basically like that. And I'll just spam it just like this. But sometimes you do lock up a lot. It's risky out. And yeah, unfortunately, as you can see right here, this is the center piece, or the center pieces, whatever. And this is the rest of the cube. And it might be hard to see, but the core is broken. Yeah, I broke the core of my MoYu Weilong V11. So it's out of commission. And I will be buying a reserve core, or an extra core and whatnot, fixing it in the cube. But it's just unfortunate because let me just find it again. I've already broken it. This is this is a V11 core. It might be hard to see where it's broken. Let me just try to find it. Yeah, right here. Right there, it's broken. It might be hard to see the difference, but this core broke. So I bought another core, which is in the V11 right now. and then I broke it again. So that yeah, it's just waste of money really breaking on these cores. And the funny thing is that the first time I broke the core, I was just spamming smove perms as well. So maybe I shouldn't be doing smove perms. That would be probably good thing. But that might be enough negativity about fails. Or it's kind of funny actually, not negativity. But that's fail of the week. And well, yeah, my V11's out of commission. So right now I'm using. Hold up, let's just find it. Here, the GAN 11 M Pro is what I'm using now when I'm practicing and stuff. And this will probably go perfectly well with the topic coming up, or this week's topic. God, I'm not ready for this. But here we have Film Lucas in the chat. I get a good scramble at 4x4, and then my centers were wrong after edges. And I do some F2L pairs until I notice that, and that could be a PB. I got 150, bad for that scramble. Interesting. Yeah, that happens a lot when you just mess up one small thing on 4x4 or any cube, really. And then you realize too late, and yeah, waste of a pretty good scramble. That has happened many times, especially in blind. I've done that so many times in blind. For example, if you've watched my, which one was that, Götalandsmästerskapet competition vlog, you might remember that on one of the solves I think it was Q. Yeah, this corner flipped, Q corner flipped. And I told myself, remember that is flipped. And then I didn't do it, and that was a wasted PB. So, or PR and PB, I think. So that's just sad. Vacuber, I got a really good official scramble for clock, and I one ticked. Oh, one ticked. That's just sad. And that's actually kind of funny because I practice clock quite a bit now. Although I'm not good at clock. I still do beginner, but that's because I'm not learning what's it called, 7 simul. But I am learning another method. I think it's called half centers. If Jack Baloney Salin's here, one of the guests we've had, Snell cubing. We should check with him if it's a good one. But basically, it's like half 7 simul. But yeah, well, clock practicing a lot, especially now that I don't have a 3x3 or my main 3x3. The worst part is that right after the solve, I realized what move it was. Oh, it's just sad. But anyways, enough with that. Let's head on to some more positivity before we start off with the negativity. And that would be weekly recap. Now, before we head into weekly recap, I gotta pull up the weekly recap by going into WCA Live and then heading to present my screen and then sharing my WCA Live screen, not screen. Yeah, screen. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's plenty of stuff. Or I think, or some of these from the week 4. I feel like, no, maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, right. Is it working? I don't know. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Technical difficulties, guys. Like always. I just love technical difficulties, don't you guys? Love technical difficulties. Why is it black? Oh my god. Let me reshare this. Share, screen, WC Live, share, good. There. Oh, it's working now. Hooray. There we go. Let's see. First off, a 6x6 cube single of 1 minute 12.53 from Daniel Rush from South Africa. That is a African record. I think Daniel Rush has gotten a lot of continental records for Africa or African records, whatever. So congrats to him. Oh, you got a 7x7 cube single of 149.91 as well. That's good. And the 6x6 cube average of 116.2. This guy's getting all the African records in big cubes. And then we have Tio Golubov. Is that how you say it? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. 6x6 cube single of 114.92 from Argentina. That is a South American? Yeah, South American record. Not a good time. Pretty good times there in 6x6. We have plenty of continental records today. Then we have we already did some. Did we? Yeah, we did. 7x7. Okay. 3x3 blindfold is average of 16.10. European record by Charles Dalot Baltenberger. I feel like I just tried to say that in French, Swedish, and English accent. Charles Dalot Baltenberger. Sure, good enough. From France, continental record, European record of blind average of 16.10. I'm curious. Let's open this in. Okay, and then share this. There it is. Did it share the right screen? Yes, it did. Let's see. This guy. He got a DNF, but pretty good times there. Right around pretty good. It's straight 15s, except for 116. Good. That's pretty good. Good job, man. Good job, Char. Let's head back to this one then. Double check. Yeah, it's working. Okay. And finally, a 3-3 one-handed average of 8.01 by Pranav Gage. Pranav Gage. Is that how you say it? From India. Asian record of 8.01. Pretty good. Let's just check if there's any interesting guys. I should be from Lebanon because then I can get a multi-blind national record. That's crazy. Anything else interesting here? Not really. I don't know what I'm looking for. So that's it for what are we talking about? Week recap. Yep. Although, while we're on the topic of competitions and stuff, let's talk about upcoming competitions for me, because you can never do that too many times. Upcoming competitions. Let's see. Let's head into Sweden. Not really. Just the same. Like this one, Kublada in Uppsala. I'll probably go into that. Then we got Nordic Swedish Championship, 1st to 3rd of May. Gonna go to that. This one, 17th to 19th in Falun. Might be going to that one. We'll see. And probably not Örebro. Yeah, I'm not so exciting there. Although, let's just double check Canada, because maybe there's something here. So yeah, Championnat Québécois, BC Championship. That's in August. FMC, guys, let's go to FMC Canada. Perfect. Yeah, nothing interesting here either. And if you're wondering why I'm looking at Canada, because I live in Sweden, it's because I lived here, so I have connections to Canada. So if there's something in the region where I was, then yeah, I probably would go to that. BC Championship, that's not where I lived. Got to be Ontario Championship, or maybe Championnat Québécois. Although I can't be leaving at that date. Had to be like this date right here. Anyhow, that's it for competitions, upcoming competitions. So that means that we can remove this like that, and then we can remove that and remove that. Perfect. Cube Insight is here. Now, let's get into the big, what you call it? The meat, the main part of this podcast episode, and that would be, oh my god, I have to remember to check my banners. Is cubing too expensive? That's the question we're answering today. And you might notice that if you do go to a cube site, I'm gonna head to Kubos because that's the store I use. Not affiliated, nothing like that, but that's just the store I use. So, oh, that means I have to share again. Yeah. Let's pull up the share screen again. Oh my god. Is it there? No. Yeah, it's working. Okay, good. That means that we can we make that bigger? That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do either. That's not. There we go. Do that. So we're on Kubos. Yeah, guys. Kubos, hook me up with this right here. Totally. But if we just look at these prices, and this is in euros, and what's the exchange rate? Let me just quickly. Euro to USD. It's basically the exact same thing. It's €1 is 1.15 American or USD dollars, United States dollars. This is not on the. What? This thing is not even on the Swedish site. What? Hold on. I'm getting off topic now, but I have to check this. God, I should be. Yeah, they literally have different sites. Okay, interesting. Anyways, let's just head to a shop and let's head to 3x3 speed cubes because that's what you're probably gonna be buying. Oh my god, look at this price. $100. Who's buying this? $74 to $100. Who can buy that? I can't. And well, what Gan knows is that these really good cubers, we're talking like, what are we talking like? We're talking about. My brain is farting. Okay. Maybe not the really good cubers, but GAN, they're known to do this. They're known to know that people love GAN, and that they will, no matter what, just keep on buying GAN cubes. If we just go to GAN right now, do they not have buy? Oh, brands. There, I found it. Brands. GAN. Just look at these prices. It's so expensive. But GAN knows that people are still going to buy these GAN cubes because they are known to be some of the best cubes. And people are just going to keep on buying them. And that's because, like in a lot of other industries, it's a monopoly basically, or a what's called when two people share, or two companies. Monopoly, but two companies. What's it called? A duopoly. Yeah, it's a duopoly basically. It's MoYu and GAN. They have a duopoly basically. Maybe you can counting like what? Uh, maybe YJ. What are they called? Y- Yongyun. Yeah, Yongyun maybe. Then maybe QiYi has some market share. Diane maybe a little bit. Yushin, not much, but a little bit. But it is Gan, QiYi, and Genji and MoYu who have like 90% of the market. And like you might know that there are some other companies like X-Men, X-Men Tornado. That's pretty good cube. But guess what? If you look right here, QiYi owns X-Men. So basically it is QiYi. MoYu, the MFJS, that's like the RSDM and all that stuff. MoYu. GAN has a lot of sub brands like what do they have? What do they have? God, I can't talk today. They have Monster Go, and they have some new ones. What are they called? Let's see if Kubos actually has this. Jeez, 600 buckaroos for a 4x4. That's crazy. Um, Probably on page 3, I would say. Monster Go, yeah. Number 2, page 2. More Monster Go. Guys, should I make Monster Go my main cube? It's actually that's like the only affordable gang cube. What's 100 crowns? $10. God. There was another brand. GAN sub brands. GAN sub brands. Let's see. Swift Block. That's it. Swift Block. And they are all the crave now. Yeah, Swift Block. There. Thank you. Thank you, Cube Inside. And yes, prices are crazy. That's why we're here today talking about it. And VaCuber, are you sponsored? I am not sponsored, guys. I am not sponsored. But I am, or I'm not sponsored with or affiliated with a Cube store. But what I am an affiliate with is hold up, hold up, hold up. Just keep waiting. Just keep waiting. What I am affiliated with is this. It's Boya, and they make microphones. So maybe not the for you guys here, unless if you're looking to start a YouTube channel or a podcast or a vlog or whatever. But a vlog is on YouTube. Okay, never mind. If you want to become good at social media, maybe not good. If you want to post stuff on social media and you want to improve your quality, then check out a Boya mic. Geez, the Boya mic 2. That's interesting. Where is the Boya that I have? They have come out right now with a new, some new products, some more studio mics. It's oh yeah, this is in Swedish. They've come out with some new studio mics, so that might be something to look at if you're starting to do a podcast. So a mic like this one. This unfortunately is not a Boya mic. It's this is the Audio Technica AT2020 USB. But yeah, the Boya Boya Cast mic, P60, S60. These are new. But where's the one I have? Maybe they discontinued it. I don't know. They have plenty of stuff. Good beginner products. And if you are looking to buy a microphone, then you can use my affiliate link, which is going to be in the description down there and somewhere. And you can also use this link that's going to be up there at the top, right there, somewhere, wherever. Or you can even use this QR code that I'm putting up on the top right there. That is also, I think it's top right, but that is also my Boya affiliate link. I think it was the Boya Mini then, but not the Mini 2. I have the Mini 1. This one's a bit more expensive. 59 USD. That is interesting. But that's Boya. Guys, go check it out. And guys, you'll even be supporting me as a content creator if you buy these microphones with my affiliate link, because a portion of these of the sale will go to me, and they'll support me and help me make more YouTube videos and more stuff. So, guys, what are you doing? Go use it. But now we're back to Kubos, because yeah, we can also pull up Speedcube Shop, actually. Speedcubeshop.com. I'll put that in a different tab. But before I forget, guys, let's just go back to this. Before I forget, guys, this is very important. Happy Easter, guys. Happy Easter. Unfortunately, because it is Easter now, nobody could come on and be with me here today, so that's sad. But Easter's fun. Not the history, though, because that's sad, but happy at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, but yep. So to all those who are celebrating Easter this weekend, I think it's Easter Sunday you celebrate, right? Yeah, I don't know. I am Christian, but I don't, or Catholic, but I don't know my religions, man. So, guys, if you do celebrate Easter, happy Easter and have a great Easter weekend. And then to all my other religious friends, I don't know, enjoy the days off that you might be getting here, because in Sweden we do get an Easter break. So I have a break, which is a more quality content. Well, maybe not quality. More content is coming soon. And yeah, happy Easter, everybody. And then one more announcement. This is a fun one. We are officially launching a new vlog channel, guys. I'm gonna be opening or starting a second channel, which is just gonna be amazing. And this one's not gonna be cubing related. This is just gonna be a vlog channel, basically a second channel where I can post stuff that's not cubing, and maybe more about my life and stuff. For example, at Nordics Fuse Championship, I cannot stay for the finals, because I am going to a Swedish football match between Hammarby, which is my team. Controversial, maybe, but Hammarby all the way. Heja Bayern. And they're playing against Västerås, which is, they just got promoted, so it should be an easy game. But I will be vlogging that, so you can check that out on the vlog channel when that comes out. That is 3rd of May. But we will just be posting stuff about my life, maybe more behind the scenes, maybe. If I'm going out to some event, I'll go vlog that. Maybe when I'm traveling, I'll vlog. Yeah, so more content for you guys, and hopefully you guys will head on over to that channel and subscribe to that and watch some of those videos. But once again, launching soon. I still need to think of a name and stuff and whatever, some branding and a first video. But if you have any ideas for what I should call the channel, then leave it down below. in not in the description, in chat or the comments. Anyways, shall we get back to is cubing too expensive? I think so. Let's go. So we just looked at GAN, MoYu, because we know they do have like 90% of the market. Like if you ask somebody what 3 they're using, it's most likely either going to be a MoYu RSDM series, a GAN flagship, so GAN 11, GAN 12, GAN 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever the new one's going to be called, or a MoYu Weilong V11, 10, 9, whatever. 9, 10, 11 are the most popular ones. So, like 80 to 90% of cubers do use GAN or MoYu. And that's a problem because they know it. And we can see that with all their sales. So if we head on to, let's just head to the MoYu page. Oh, I am on the MoYu page, right? No, this is GAN. Well, let's head to MoYu page. Let's head to MoYu website, maybe. MoYu Cube. MoYu Cube. That's what, yeah, MoYuCube.com. Oh, I can't go there because it's broken right now. I guess we're gonna check out Speedcube shop because, yeah. There we go. Speedcube shop should be here now. Hooray, Speedcube shop. Let's head to brands and then MoYu. And then 3x3s. 53 cubes. That's actually kind of insane how MoYu has 53 cubes. Insane. And why are we in crowns? I don't want crowns. How can I change crowns? It's down here, right? Yeah, here, Sweden. Let's go to USD. United States dollar. Let's check this. MoYu are pretty good with some, only $50 for the special edition. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good, actually. But that's because it's on sale. Okay. Okay, back to the topic. If we look at MoYu and we sort by prices low to high, I guess. These we can skip because those are keychains. I don't even know. Oh, that's a Maylong. Okay. So if you look at the bottom here, first up we have the Maylongs. These are good like multi cubes if you need a lot of them. So multi. I had the Maylong as multi. But that's basically all they're good. They're not that good. Like the non-magnetic ones, not that good. The magnetic ones, a little bit better, I guess, but still not good. Not the best. Not even close. So don't even consider buying these unless if you need to buy like what 20, 30 of them for multi. But then again, if you are that good at multi, then you probably are sponsored or have enough to buy like the RSDM or something similar. But after the price of the Maylong, we get into MoYu's budget or decently good budget cubes. Like these are budget, but don't buy these if you're just looking for a 3x3. Get the MoYu RSDM. That's my recommendation, actually. The MoYu RSDM, the V5 dual adjustment. This one is all you need if you're starting out. So just get that one. It's only $8. It's under 10. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No, I don't want to see the reviews. Okay, we're back. Go back in history. There we go. But why are we back to featured? I don't want featured. I want prices again. Low to high. If you are looking for just like a cube to start off with, just get the MoYu RSDM V5. Or just the regular RSDM. Both of these are like all you need. Even what? Why is it UV coated? Oh, that's Maylong. Why would you get a UV coated Maylong? That's my question. That is not right. MoYu has made a lot of different MoYu or V5 cubes. Or sorry, the V5 dual adjustment costs $9.95. Same thing basically. Get the RSDM. There's no need to go overkill with that. Oh god, I forgot to check. I forgot to check chat. Okay, let's just B. I think that's supposed to be bra equals serious. No, thanks. Definitely not. I'm no. Why? That's just no. Keep inside. Just call it your name for my. Yeah, makes sense. Maybe I'll just call it my name. And then I got to go at 10:30. If you have time, watch at a.m cubing stream. Interesting. Anyways, let's get back to the topic. Okay, we're back. But anyways, uh, MoYu RSD MV5. Get that if you're looking for a good budget cube. You can even get a robot. That's just it's literally just a scam though. You don't need the robot. It's cool and all, but yeah, the robot costs it costs $10, $100 for a robot. No, you don't need it. And then there's a super RSTM. I don't think that's worth it. I haven't tried it, but just yeah. And here we have the MoYu Weilong worm with the V10 magnetic. I didn't even know. Maybe MoYu isn't that bad actually. After all, maybe I just haven't done my research. But yeah, just a regular magnetic. No corner core. No ball core. Interesting. More RSTM stuff. But just look at the price here. Even here. Why would you need, if you're a beginner and looking for the RSTM, which is RSTMs are aimed at beginners. Why would you need Maglev then? It's just a scam. You don't need that. It's gonna make your cube way too fast. Nobody needs Maglev. I don't think anybody needs Maglev. You're just fine with springs. Although, it says me who has Maglev cubes. Like the GAN, is this Maglev? The GAN is Maglev, right? I think so. Maybe. I don't know. But then we have the V11. It is Maglev, but it's very fast. Like if I would to get another cube at V11, I'll probably get spring version. It's cheaper and I don't need the Maglev. I'm not at that level yet. And then my V5 is, or the RSTM V5 is also Maglev, but I've like super lubed this with heavy lubes. I just messed up UPerm. That's embarrassing. But yeah, you don't need Maglev, guys. Unless if you are one of the world's best and you just love spamming TPS, like 15 TPS, then maybe you need Maglev. But no, if you're just a regular keeper, you probably don't need Maglev. It's just waste of money. Let's see. What there's a MoYu Super RSTM Maglev ball core. I'm sorry, you don't need a ball core if you're a beginner. This one costs $20. What did the original RSTM and RSTM V5 cost? That's right, under $10. Now we're up to $20 here, and it's just not worth it. This one is worth it though. No, that's not worth it. Just regular magnetic. You want, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. MoYu has made good progress for cheap cubes. Well, not cheap cubes, but decently a good priced cube, which is good to see, especially with this one. Like, it's not, there's no ball core in this, but you might survive with UV coated magnetic for $20. It's a decent price, but it costs slightly more than the V10, so just get the V10 in that case, I guess. And the V9 magnetic Maglev cost $3 more than the V11. So maybe just if you're looking for Maglev, just get the Worm V9. I know a lot of people are happy with the Worm V9. But after this, I think is when we get into the not so good priced cubes. Here we have robot, UV coated, ball core, maglev, and magnetic. Why would you need all that? I don't know. Sure, the robot is cool and all, but UV coated, if you're a beginner, probably don't need that. If you're more advanced, probably it'd be good to have to notch up the cube. I know that for me, with the UV coated, which I have here, I tend to drop the cube less than if I do have or don't have UV coated like the Meilong. But yeah, as a beginner, you don't need UV coated. It's just there to earn them more money. Because then you can add on the money. Let's say it costs $1 to add UV coating. It probably doesn't cost $1. It could probably cost a couple cents. But let's say it costs $1 to add UV coating. Well, they're just gonna add on $3 for the UV coated or coating because they can, and then they get more money. So UV coated, not needed. Ball core as a beginner, you probably don't need ball core if you're more advanced. Yes, ball core will help a lot to stabilize the cube. But as a beginner, once again, no. Maglev, same thing. Like I said before, as a beginner, you don't need it. Robot. Sometimes it's cool to have robot. I have a robot. See, I have a robot. I don't use the robot for anything. It just sits there. It's just cool to have. So that's even more money just wasted. Like, without all this stuff. The magnetic, yes. Everybody should have a magnetic cube. That is something that I really think. Magnetic, yes. And that's what you have for, well, what was it? $8, $9 for the regular RSD V5 or 2020. Just get that if you're a beginner looking for a cube. A cheap cube. It's cheaper than the Rubik's brand, for God's sake. Just get it. And if you are looking for more advanced stuff, or if you're an advanced cube and looking for better quality stuff, then don't get the RSDM. At that point, it's worth investing in a good cube like the MoYu Weilong V11. Or like a GAN 14 maybe, although that is quite expensive still. But let's just keep on scrolling here. Here we have a V11 only magnetic special edition. Like this, if you are a pretty advanced cuber, get either the V10 worm magnetic 20 magnet ball core UV coated. This is Maglev and all that stuff, and it's decently priced at $30, $33. That is actually pretty good price for all the bells and whistles that the V10 has. And if you compare it to other cubes, yes, it might be more expensive than non-Maglev cubes, but just get it. It's cheaper than the RS3M V2 magnetic ball core UV coated. Did I say ball core? It's not a ball core. Sorry, Maglev. See, this is what I mean. They're taking these cheap cubes that beginners love, and all the cubers or all the influencers, good cubers, all them say, go get this cube, the MoYu RSDM V5 or the MoYu RSDM 2020. And then they add all this stuff to get the price up. Just look at these prices. These are both RSDMs. This is a special edition, so I guess it could ball core UV coated maglev magnetic and UV coated. I don't think I said that, but where or to what audience is the RS3M aimed at? Well, it's a part of the MFJS cubing classroom brand, which is MoYu's cheaper and MoYu's budget version. So that's for beginners or people that want to spend a lot, which would be beginners. And they're just inflating all these prices because the beginners don't know better. They just say, oh, it's more expensive. It's better. I need that. But beginners don't need that. Beginners need what's it called? beginners need just a decent cube. They don't need all these bells and whistles. Maglev is IMO better than Springs. It feels better, but soundness is unnecessary and too fast. That's what I'm saying. Maglev is not worth it for 99% of cubers. And that's just a fact. I don't need Maglev. And I would say I'm an intermediate cuber. I'm not the fastest, but I'm not the slowest. And sometimes I feel that Maglev is really not helping me, especially with the V11. Sometimes I feel it going too fast, which is not helpful. And it's hard to show now because I broke it. It might be, yeah, but you don't need it. Especially with the U perms and H perms and Z perms or Z perms, or however you say Z or Z or whatever. The M moves, they feel so fast. Like sometimes I could do an M2 and I get an M3, or I can do an M and I get an M3, or I do an M and I get an M2. And that's just because the maglev's too fast. Same thing with flick moves like U prime. Sometimes it just does like a double move or triple move, and that's because of maglev. Anyways, just look at this one. MoYu Super RS3M. What's super about it? Adding more bells and whistles. And it costs what? $40. Once again, RS3M. The budget cube. It's not budget anymore. This is like flagship costs. You can buy the Worm V9 magnetic maglev ball core UV coated for less than the Super RS3M. And this V9 will outperform the RS3M. I can guarantee you that. Anyways, let me just scroll down a little bit. Here, this is insane. $50. Although this is a special edition. Look at this. Super Weilong. DVD V2 magnetic ball core. 20 magnet ball core. UV coated. $81. Who needs this? What's super about it? You just add super and you can inflate the price by so much. Special editions, I guess they can cost more because you only make X amount of them, but still, $69, $79 for the Super Oolong 3x3. Isn't the Oolong like old? And then they add super and inflate the price. It's insane. And then we have the smart cubes, like smart cubes, $89. Why would I buy this smart cube right here? I have the QiYi, right? I think I have the. Is it QiYi? Let me check. Oh, come on. Let's find the cube. That's not it. Maybe it's this one. That's square one. What am I doing? It's probably this one. Here. Is that QiYi? I think it's QiYi. Yeah, I have this QiYi smart cube. It costs what? 300 crowns. $330. This costs $89 for a smart cube. Insane. And finally, we can look at the most expensive ones. Oh, MoYu functional cube chair. $250. Okay, I can see that. It's a chair. MoYu Super Oolong AI 3x3 magnetic maglev 20 magnet ball core UV coated Bluetooth smart cube. Who needs this? Who's gonna use a smart cube? And who needs a smart cube that's maglev 20 magnet ball core UV coated and just like why? This one's also insane. MoYu Weilong AI 3x3 V11 blah 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 blah. It's another smart cube. Oh, I just clicked in on it. But who needs this? Actually. Like, it's insane. This one costs $99. This one costs $97. And it's not even a special edition AI. It's way too expensive. And now let's like look at this one, the 5x5s. You can get a 5x5 for 667, guys, 6767. But for for $8, you can get a 5x5. That's the cost of an RSDM. You can even get a magnetic one for a little bit more. For like, guys, is it worth to get a magnetic one for $5 more? Does the magnets actually cost $5? I don't know. But then look at this MoYu Weilong 5x5, 61 buckaroos. Like a Y. Just look at it. This is triple track ball core UV coated magnetic. Single track magnetic UV coated, $25. Like sure, the triple track helps with popping and all that stuff, but who, like actually, it's insane. Why don't you just remove the ball core and the UV? Maybe not the UV coating. That's actually pretty good with big cubes, but remove some of these bells and whistles, and then you can get this price down to like what, $30 maybe, and that's more affordable. This one's so expensive. So shall we look at GAN now? Let's look at GAN. GAN 3x3. Brand GAN. GAN cube. Just look at this. Why does GAN need so many different types of smart cubes? They have like all the smart cubes in the world. Let's see. 3x3 38. Let's sort by price, low to high. Couple keychains, texture. GAN 356 RS2 3x3. Is that magnetic? It's not magnetic. Okay. But the GAN 356 ME 3x3 V2. The GAN 356 is a pretty good 3x3. This is GAN's budget line, basically. The 3x3 or the 356. But still, it's not worth it if you can just get a MoYu cube for RSDM for like under $10. Like I'm pretty sure I did have a GAN 356 before, then I lost it, I think. But this is all you need. You really only need one of these two right here. Maybe UV coating if you have slippery hands, if you get sweaty hand easily. But that's still $20. You can get like UV coated and like what, Maglev for less than that with MoYu. And core magnets, Maglev magnetic, $30. Like, no, stop upgrading your budget line. This is your budget line. Why do you need so many different variants? And they do this to confuse the buyers and to inflate the prices by so much. We can move on and check out some more expensive. Like, this smart cube right here. This is actually a pretty good price for a smart cube. Sure, it's still quite a lot, but $35. I'm okay with buying a smart cube for that. $34. I can buy a smart cube for that. I'll be happy with a smart cube for that price. Let's see, what is their cheapest smart cube? Let's see. $29. Even better for a smart cube. I think that's the cheapest actually. Yeah. $29 for a GAN smart cube. Based on a pretty decent budget cube. It's not it is magnetic, sorry. But why would you need more expensive cubes? If you're looking for a smart cube, just get this one or the QiYi one, because that one's also pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's QiYi. Correct me if I'm wrong. But let's just GAN 11, guys. This cube. This is the cube I have. Right here. Right here. This cube is. When did this cube come out? Actually, GAN 11 release date. 2020. This cube is 6 years old, and it costs $50. Like, I can get a MoYu I'm pretty sure I can get a Weilong. Let's check this. Hold up. Let me duplicate, and then check this real quick. Weilong V11. I can get the MoYu Weilong V11 magnetic Maglev 20 magnet ball core UV coated. So the best V11. I can get that for basically the price of this Scan 11. And what this Scan 11 is 6 years old. And the Scan 11 isn't even compared to the V11. It's not that good. I prefer the V11, even after I set up both of them. Again, it just locks up a lot for me. And then we look at the GAN 12. This one is $6 more expensive. This one's known to be locky. And guess what? It's 5 years old, right? Right, it's 5 years old, right? GAN 12 release date. So it's 5 years old, and it costs basically as much as a V11, which is it was released last year, right, or 2 years ago. Pretty new cube, pretty good cube as well. This lots of people are using the MoYu V11. So yeah, let's just check this. Another smart cube. Why do you need so many smart cubes, Gan? Why? You can't even compete with them. That's the GAN 12, $58. This is more than the most expensive Weilong V11. So just get the Weilong V11, save money. GAN 12 is not even that good. It's locky. I'm pretty sure. I don't have it, but that's what people say. I think. Don't quote me on that. Look at this, GAN 356. It's the 356 again. But this one costs 62. Why is it double the price of the other 356? It's not better. I don't think it's better. It's the same cube, same Bluetooth. Why do you need it? Then we have an GAN 15 350 10th edition or 10th anniversary edition. You can't even compete with this cube. Sure, it's a collector's thing, but still, can't compete with it. Collector's thing maybe, but $64. This is cheaper than the regular GAN 15s. How does that work, guys? GAN, how does that work? Why is the 10th anniversary edition cheaper than the regular editions? That's insane. Just look at these prices. $70 for all of these. 70, basically $70. And we have this insane thing of an $84 cube for the GAN 6, the highest quality GAN 16. Who has this money? Who's buying this? Most people can't buy these things. But what cubers do know is, oh, I got the GAN 12. It feels so good. Oh, GAN released a new cube. It's probably even better. I need it. And then they blow their money on it. Look at this, 110 for GAN 12 QiYi 30 Bluetooth Smart Cube power rod charger magnetic Maglev UV coated. Why would I buy this, GAN? Who is buying? Why are people buying this? Why are 17 people bought this and left reviews? So there's at least 17 people who bought this. Why would you buy this? It's $110. You can get one for what, $300 on a pretty good base. You don't need the GAN 12. The GAN 12 is locky, right? Why would you get in the GAN 12 QiYi? It's just insane. Here we have another one, 16. Yeah, it's just insane. This one is basically twice the cost of this smart cube right here. Insane. And what GAN 12 QiYi SP350 UV coated. Why do you need Maglev to increase the price by like $15? Why do you need a power rod charger to increase the price from this one to that one by like $10? See, GAN are just adding these small things that nobody needs or most people don't need and inflate the prices by $10, $15 per little thing. Insane. It's just insane. Like my recommendation, let's head back to Kubos. My recommendation is just look at this. Just go to 3x3s either get the MoYu Weilong V11 or the V5. If you're a beginner, get the Arston V5 and get the dual adjustment if you're just looking for a good cube to start off with, or just get the you can get the ball core for $25 compared to the prices of other things. Like if you really want UV coated and a ball core, then just get the V5. It's good enough. And if you want only Maglev, oh, it's out of stock. Huh. $15 for Maglev. That's pretty good price. $16, sorry. But that's all you need. This is all you need. $9.99. And if you really want the robot, $12.99. $3. Insane. Either do that, or you can go to 3 batteries and get the MoYu Weilong V11. If I can find it. That's the V9. I'll just search it up. MoYu Weilong V11. I do recommend getting the ball core. Standard magnetic for $17. I mean, it would work, but 8 magnetic ball core, $38, $40. It's a bit pricey, yes, but that's all you need. Just look how much the price increases here. What's that? $10 for Maglev. Not worth it, in my opinion. Unless if you are a top cuber, it's not worth it. I have used the GAN 12 in some of my comp videos, actually. I think the GAN 12 is actually still one of the best GAN cubes. Remember my QiYi was open, that was GAN 12. Interesting. Because I remember, didn't JPerm say that? Oh, the GAN 12 is locky, very locky. Didn't he say that in a video? But, guys, you heard it from Cube Inside. If you are looking for a good GAN cube, a flagship, then get a GAN 12 instead of the GAN 16, which is like 3 times the price. Why is 3 times the price? I don't know. The GAN 12 is still 3 times the price of other cubes. So, yeah, it's a thing. And we haven't even talked about other cubes, like big cubes. Big cubes. $54 for the best MoYu 4x4. That's actually pretty good. If you're looking at the fact that the best 3x3s cost more than this, it's insane. Why is the 3x3s costing more than the 4x4s? There's more things for the 4x4s. How? Oi, that's not what I want to do. Here, the GAN 11. Sorry, the GAN 16 costs as much as the MoYu Aoshi V4 6x6, the most expensive version of it. How does that work? There's more pieces in this. Why is the GAN more expensive than it? It's as expensive as the MoYu Alpha V5 semi-7. Insane. Like, why is that a thing? How much does the GAN cost? Hold up. Price high to low. The GAN is probably super expensive, if they even have one. Okay, yeah, kind of makes sense here. That's like $900 for a 19x19. Okay, makes sense. But anyways, why can I get a 11x11 for the price of a 4x4? That's insane. The GAN 562, 66. I mean, compared to the fact that the V4s cost, yeah, but it's triple track UV and stuff. But yeah, it's still expensive, this stuff. The 5x5 costs as much as the GAN, the GAN 13, maybe. And GAN 13 is a 3x3, so there's 9 pieces. Plus the core, plus the magnets. and the other stuff. But this is like 10 times the pieces, more than 10 times the pieces, I think. And more than 10 times the magnets, all that stuff, and it still costs less than the flagship GANs. Insane, insane. Even here, the GAN 460. Yeah, insane. But guys, that's enough of me. Oh, there's even more chat. JPerm got an early version that was worse. From what I've heard, GAN 12 was great. Oh, okay, well, my apologies then. My apologies. Auto V7 double and triple check are the same. Pretty much. Yep. Once again, that is MoYu scamming us by adding a triple chuck that does almost nothing. He was not used to core magnets since it was a new technology. It does lock up now and then since the core magnets are so close to the core. GAN is very durable though. I have dropped it many times. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So basically, JPerm was right in his own way, but I still think the GAN 12 is very, very good. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Maybe I should get one. Guys, should I get a GAN 12? Do I have the money for that? No. I may need a new cube since I'm losing faith in this V11 because the core is popped twice from its S-Move U-Perms though. It was very, very lucky stuff, but oh, okay, that just happened. So I don't know. Guys, which cube should I get? I don't know. Probably just gonna fix it and then get a new cube. Yeah. But guys, that has been GAN 12 is over 3 years old, I think. Yeah. Makes sense. Guys, is cubing too expensive? Because all these cubes say yes. Cubing is very expensive. Maybe not the price of other sports like ice hockey, which is very, very expensive. 17K for like a set of gear. More, probably, depending on the gear you get. Insane. That's even more insane. But cubes are getting expensive. If you want to get the best of the best, the creme de la creme of the cubes, here you'll be. It's like a couple thousand, no, not a couple thousand crowns. So like, a, it's probably gonna be like $1,000 for all the events. There's 17 events, guys. Although some of them, or like 4 of them, are like variants of 3x3 and 4x4 and 5x5. So I think that means like 13 cubes you have to buy, right? 13 cubes. That sounds about right. Something like that. I don't know. I don't have whatever it's called. I don't know. But it's like 10 to 13 cubes you have to buy, and at like $60-$70 a piece, it's almost $1,000 per thing. But finally, the last thing we'll talk about. Maybe we can find a competition here and see this. But especially in the United States of the Americas and in Canada, if we go to competitions, let's just find a competition. Cube against cancer. Sure, it's a fundraiser. Let's just check. How much money, or what is the cost? Base registration fee of $25. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. Not really though, because it costs like 150 in Sweden. Crowns, that is. So like what, $15. Let's check another one. That was a bad example. No Peak in Calgary, in Canada. I think this one has good example. 35 Canadian dollars. Why does it cost 35 Canadian dollars to compete? That's insane. $35 Canadian dollars. What? 35 CAD to USD. Yes. Oh, it's $25. Okay, it's still expensive, guys. Like the thing is, with most competitions in North America, let me just, I gotta find one. There's so many cubes against cancer. Good on the American Cubing USA Cubing for organizing so many cube against cancer. Good on you. But if we just scroll down and we look at, I don't know, Tri City Spring, maybe this one will give me a good 30 USD. That's twice the price of competitions in Sweden. But the thing is that with the competitions in the Americas, so USA, Canada, and maybe some other countries as well, you have volunteers. So I think how it works in most countries, in Sweden at least, everybody has to help. If you're in the competition, you help with all the events. So, or maybe not all the events, but if you're competing in 3x3, you have to help judge, run, or scramble all the other groups at 3x3 in that round. So if you're in 5x5 and there's 2 rounds of 5x5, then in the first round you'll compete, in the second round you'll help. But in the Americas, you only like have 1 or 2 assignments as a competitor, maybe not even that, maybe. But then you have volunteers that are the judges, scramblers, and runners, and they get paid basically. They can either get volunteer hours for school, because in the Americas, USA, Canada, you need volunteer hours to graduate and whatever. So you can get that, or you can get like refund your admission fee, the the price you pay to be a part of the competition. Like, I'm sorry, what? You're just gonna compete for free because you helped? Why would like why? And then you have the fact that at some competitions there's like the volunteers get like pizza parties or whatever. I remember Miss Donya Valine telling me that the prices were so inflated because the volunteers got like pizza. No, why are the volunteers getting pizza? They're volunteers. And why can't the cubers do that? They only have to compete in 1 round, and there's usually 2 or more rounds. So like, yeah. So if you're from the United States or Canada and you go to competitions often, tell me how it works. Tell us how it works, because I'm still confused and wondering why you can't just like lower the price and get more people in, and then have those people help out while competing. But that is it. I think that is it. I don't think I have anything else to say. I just been yapping for an hour and a half. Maybe not, no, not an hour and a half. For like an hour. Basically a big rant this. But I think that's it. Let's just go through all of our things here. Blah 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 blah. Right. Guys, I think that is it. I think that is it. So once again, go check out my new vlog channel, because it is on the way. Vlog channel on the way. Go check it out soon. It's gonna be linked in my channel homepage, so go check it out there. Or if you're on Spotify and whatnot, Spotify, other podcast platforms, then I'll put the link in the description. And then we have to talk about the fact that you have to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Once again. Oh my god, Cube Insight. What is this? Once again. No, I'm sorry. Cube Insight. That has to be one of the most legendary tweets of all time. Holy, that is a beauty. You're gonna, you can stay there for the rest of the podcast. You can just be there, because once again, that's diabolical. Now, where was I? Right. Once again, See what I did there? Totally not copying Keep Inside. But anyways, subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube, or if you're on Spotify or Amazon Podcasts or whatever it's called, or if you're on Apple Podcasts, all those stuff. Then follow the podcast so you don't miss the next episode. And don't forget to come next week on YouTube, where we will be streaming the next recording session of the Plus Two podcast and Plus Two Live, because that's, yeah. And then finally, check out my head. I was about to say that in Swedish. Oh my god. Check out my website. It's literally just my channel name and then .com. So I know you can do it. Go check it out. Go check out my website, because once again, we have a sneaky little competition there. And although first, second, and third place are taken, there is gonna be a what's it called? A giveaway. So if you find a secret page on that website, you will be entered to win some prizes. A couple of prizes will be on offer. And currently, there's only 3 people who have found it, so your chances are pretty high to get the prize. So go do that. And guys, oops, Keep Inside, I accidentally removed your comment. That has to stay there. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment any tips, tricks, or video ideas. And I'll see you guys all in the next podcast episode, video, short, whatever. And I'll see you guys all later. Have a great rest of your day. And once again, boya.